When I came to Emerson, I knew they had the Thayer Lindsley program for deaf and hard of hearing infants and toddlers. They did sign language in the program, so I was like, okay, this is where I want to study. But as I was taking classes and I was exploring the idea of a thesis and doing my external placements, I realized that there's so much more to the field than just hearing loss. So my first day, I should preface this by saying Lynn Connors, who's my supervisor at the time, she made sure to tell everyone, it's okay that you don't know what you're doing. That's why you're here, to learn and become more comfortable. My advice for someone who's starting grad school would be, don't be afraid to jump right into clinic. Some people prefer to wait a semester, but if you have the opportunity to start your first semester in September or whenever you're starting, I would say go right in and just go for it. It's terrifying when you first sit down in front of your client and realize this is what your job's going to be, and you have to now have this responsibility.
Where do you live?
Fenway.
How do you get to campus?
I walk.
What's your favorite post-class hangout spot?
The TAM.
Starbucks or Dunks?
Dunks.
Handwriting or typing?
Handwriting.
What's your favorite hobby?
Collaging.
If you could be an animal, what would you be?
Probably a turtle.
Summer or winter?
Winter.
Describe yourself in 2 words.
Nice and goofy.
If you could trade lives with anyone for a day, who would it be?
Oh, that's a good question. Probably Oprah.
What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Emerson?
Compassion.